So this is how the bike is currently looking now. I've been building it in my living room for the past like kind of 2 months now, and it's getting to the point where we're kind of making a bit of a mess and getting crap everywhere. So we're moving it. I've just got sofa, brother,
hello,
bike. Right, we're going to move this, pick this up, and throw it down there. Look at it. Oh man, I've made a bit of a mess. Look at the clean bit of carpet where the mat was. This is a little bit better, isn't it? This is it. This is the new work area for the bike. A little bit better than the behind my sofa in my living room, isn't it? This is my little bro, by the way. So, oh, and my cousin both helped me today move this bike. So, well, awesome. Right, guys, I'm going to jump straight into it now because it's the little things that I need to kind of focus on. Yeah, let me show you what I'm on about. I've got the swing arm already off and I've put it in the vise, as you can see. The wheel, it's okay, but because of this little notch here, this is the caliper goes on this, and it's like the slider. Basically, this is fouling against the disc, and it's too far out because obviously these YZF wheels, they're a wider wheel, so I'm going to have to trim this down to suit. I've done all my measurements, and basically I just need to cut it down flush to this. But if I do that, then this is going to be in the way, and I need to grind. What I need to do first is grind this all down to the same as this, so it's got the flat top and bottom, make it all flush, and then just cut this off. That should then give me the clearance for the caliper needed. So yeah, I'm just going to crack on with that now then. I've not yet found a better way of doing this, so I'm just going to go with the file for now. Caliper, and you can see this cutout here. This is what goes in there. I'm just gonna kind of like make sure it fits and it's not too loose and not too tight. Yeah, I've still got some grinding to go, so it's not going to fit on just yet, but you get the idea, don't you? You get the idea. So this basically is what this is a slider for the calipers. Just take the slack out of the chain from the adjusters, the old caliper moves with it. Right, a bit more grinding. So we've got it to a point where this does kind of work. It's a bit on the tight side. So before I go any further, I am just going to cut this end off now, which I don't need, and then refine it a bit more, I guess. Just got to make sure I cut it straight. Right, that's straight. Great success. So this is how much I've just taken off, which means if you can see on the actual caliper bracket, there's a big this bit here that needs to be now ground down the same amount as this. I've already done my measurement and that's 12mm. So cut this down 12mm and then everything should be nice and square. Line up with that. The wheel then should fit. We're making progress. There we go. Still got a long way to go. And you're all coming along for the ride with me. So come on guys, a bit of input. What colour do you reckon the bike should be? I've been contemplating with just getting a nice classic black dropping thing. But I'd like to hear what your thoughts are. Right, let's get this ground down. Yep. Oops, a doodle. What have I done? I found the problem. This had fallen off inside. Whoops. Don't need it anymore, let's carry on. What now? So, now I've just got that to a point where I just want to test fit. I'm going to put the bike back end back together and see how much clearance I've got now between the disc and the bit I took off, because obviously the disc was fouling off it. So let's see what we can do. The other thing you need to notice is this bolt, I actually had to cut it down to fit because it was actually too long. So I chopped it down, rethreaded it, and that's that part done. That's much better than what it was. Still not 100%, so I've still got to go down a little bit more. Cut that down a bit. We're not a million miles away. It's all like the fiddly bits now though. Just what I like. So now, I'm going to loosely place the engine in. I say loosely because I need to go through all the nuts and bolts and work out which one's which. Just kind of like dangle it in place so I can then see how far off chain wise we are. I just need an indication of like where I need to centre the wheel and if I need to space the sprocket out, that sort of thing. So I'm not happy. The engine looks good. Come on, let's get the tank on. Let's just drop the tank on so we can see what it's going to look like. I am seriously impatient. Oh, look at it! Oh man, that looks awesome. Right, chain. I have a brand new D.I.D chain, however you say it. I do actually have a new sprocket to go on as well, but I'm not going to put it on just yet. But I just want to kind of... This isn't going to be the right length because obviously I've extended the Swingarm by like nearly 3 inches, so I'm just going to like drop it on loosely and see how much more chain I need. And as I say, it puts it in line, so have a look. The messy part now because this is still brand new, fresh. To me, that looks pretty decent. Sweet. Ooh, right guys, I am going to come back another day and finish off putting the chain on. See, look, basically I'm pretty sure it's going to line up. I just need to make some fine adjustments, and obviously I'm going to need a few more links because I've got a big ass gap here between this chain. I'm going to have a spacer made for here. I've already got the measurements needed, so get a spacer made, can see now the disc side right there, it's very close, so I'm going to have to take that down a little bit more, but it's not a million miles away, which then means I can get this on where it needs to be, and that means then caliper on where it needs to be, finishing off the rear end. And it is, if I may say, looking cool. I've also decided I'm leaving the front wheel just to save myself a load of headache. Plus I think it looks cool as fuck anyway, so yeah. Yes! This is a really cool looking bike. So there you go, a bit more of my vision.